Hello, Matt Trotman here from my home quarantine studio, coming to you with the second in a series of I don't know how many instructional videos. And today I'm going to show you the floss pick method for buzzing the mouthpiece on the instrument. And this is a technique that I started using 10 or 15 years ago for myself and my students, and so I thought I would show it to you today. It's especially useful when you're trying to learn a phrase or to buzz a phrase that you might have a little bit of trouble singing exactly correctly or buzzing exactly correctly. So by way of an example, here's just the first line of a Grigoriev etude that I'll put up on the screen, and it goes like this. Okay, so here's what that phrase sounds like with the floss pick in. So I'm going to cut to a closer shot and show you exactly how that works. So I've got my floss pick, and as you can see, it doesn't have a pointy part here, but it does here. Obviously, you'll pick whatever kind that you want. And the way to do this is not to remove your mouthpiece to start all the way, but rather from starting with it in the horn, just ease it out, and then almost like you were placing a shim, just create a gap like that. And you could have a very, very small gap, in which case it won't be very buzzy, or you could have a pretty large gap, in which case it'll be a lot more buzzy. As you can see, it's loose and it's a little bit fiddly. I've never had one of the ends of these break off, but you probably want to just be a little bit careful. And then, of course, the mouthpiece will be closer to your face when you put your horn up to play, so just watch out for that too. And as I said, you can customize how much of a leak or how much of a gap that you want there. It will also help you notice if you're puffing your notes during a legato section and not keeping your airstream as smooth as you'd like this. It makes it a little bit easier to notice that than you might otherwise. Some of you may be saying, I think I've seen a metal paper clip used for a similar application. That's fine if you want to do that, but of course a metal paper clip is very apt to scratch both your horn and your mouthpiece. Also, if you don't mind getting rid of a small piece of plastic at the end of your session, these come sterile in the bag, so that might be an advantage as well. So that's the floss pick technique. I hope you might find it useful, and stay safe out there.